Goliath disc Jireh only round for 9 holes. And straight flying mid, 5.5 -1.1. I've used it a couple times, very nice. Slight flip on power shots, but very controllable. Plastic is Oasis plastic. They have another plastic is Old Testament, but the Oasis is opaque with the center. It's kind of hard to tell, but the outer rim is clear, see-through, and then the center is slightly foggy. Pretty cool. It's got the PDGA markings and Goliath disc Jireh. All right, hole 1. Basket is closer to this tree. It's in the short position. Long basket is up here, so it's not actually 385 feet. It's more like 250 to 270 downhill. Let's give it a try. All right, grip locked that one a little bit. Tried to put it on a little bit hyzer, but man, that thing's straight. So good to know for downhill, pretty straight. All right, looks like I put it at about 28 feet, so inside the circle. All right, hole 1, parred. Thanks to my terrible putting, could have birdied. Maybe if I'd warmed up my putt, I could have done that, but not today. So, second hole coming up. 277 feet, going with the Jireh again. So this tree, Mando, to the left. I'm gonna try it on backhand turnover. We got a little bit of a left to right wind, so I'm hoping that the flight plate will catch and carry it over enough and not too much where I cut roll. So let's give it a try. Hey, that's not too bad. Got around the Mando, stayed in bounds. I forgot to mention that the sidewalk and left is out of bounds, so I stayed right at the sidewalk, left of the Mando. Let's go. Alrighty, I'm at about 38 feet, so just outside. Let's go with the step putt. Yeah, it turned over and landed flat, really nice. I was afraid that it would cut roll out of bounds. A lot of my discs do that here. This one did not. Very helpful. I mean, if I can play all 9 of these holes with par, I'd be happy, but I would like to steal 1 or 2 birdies if I can. All right, the basket is in the short position, which is gonna put it closer. Second tree is Mando right. We're going with the Jireh again. See if I can put on enough hyzer. Hopefully that right to left wind will push me over closer to the basket, but let's try. Whew. Barely made it past the sidewalk, which of course is out of bounds, but looks like I stayed in the grass, so that's good. One of these days before I make a video, I'm gonna practice my putting so that my scorecard looks better, but maybe this is closer to real life. I don't know. All right, hole 4, 333 feet downhill, a little bit to the left. Surrounded by sidewalk, so if you go far or left, you're gonna be out of bounds. Staying right is gonna be safe. I'm gonna see if I can't throw it somewhat straight down the hill and let it fade at the very end towards the basket and or into the basket. If you don't know, I have a disc golf podcast, the Learn With Me Disc Golf Podcast. You should go check that out on Apple, Spotify, Google Play, and you can hear more about Goliath discs. I talked to Josh, and he's the owner of the company. He tells us a little bit about their future, what they're going to be having coming down the line, and you should definitely go check that out. And if you like it, you know, give it 5 stars. I won't mind. What'd I say? Straight hyzer at the end, towards the basket, parked it. Not bad at all. All right, hole 5, down 1, 373 feet. I'm not gonna be able to get this that far, but probably gonna bomb it, lay it up, tap into the park.
He was a really nice guy.
Turned it over, sent it right over the sidewalk to OB. Yeah, I don't think I put enough hyzer on that one. Released it a bit and hyzer. I thought if I put it high it would come back, but it just rode flat and slowly turned. Didn't come back till the very end. So that needs quite a bit more hyzer to come back, or I need to throw it more at the basket because I threw it pretty far right, aimed pretty far right, hoping that it would come back, but it did not. So 1 stroke OB penalty, and upshot hopefully gets close or in the basket. Looks like I got about 170 feet, so let's see if I can power down an upshot. It definitely powered down a little too much. Good line, but needed another 20 feet.
Uh-oh.
Whew. Double bogey. That's gonna put us from 1 down to 1 up, 1 over par. So let's get it together. Putting, terrible. Disc, good. All right. Pins in the short position, so it's, I want to say like 270 feet, but I can put that right here. Let's just throw it straight at it, see if it flips a little bit. Ooh, pretty short, pretty short, but safe. All right, circle 2 looks like maybe 40 feet. Step putt coming up. All right, through 7 holes. We're still up 1 on the score sheet. I think on this hole I'll probably use the Jireh. Yeah, I'm gonna use the Jireh. Pretty straight. It's in the short position, so it's more like 300 feet, not 700. But this is one of my nemesis holes because OB on the right, OB on the left, and I just always go OB. So see if I can keep it in bounds. Of course I hit a tree, but I'm in bounds, so it's good. All right, looks like a little bit less than 200 feet. I have not tried the forehand. I'm gonna try the forehand on a little flick, see if I can scooch it up there. Bad line, bad execution, bad shot. Honestly, the disc is doing pretty good. It's a little flippier than I probably anticipated. But that's not a bad thing, that's just my execution. And as far as my score, my best score I've had at this park through 18 is -1, or +1, 1 over par. So to be 1 over par at this point, possibly 2 over par coming up, it's not the worst. I've done a lot worse. Let's go. Saving par. Nothing like a 70-foot step putt to save par. All right, thanks to that very impressive step putt. Still 1 over par. So 2 holes left. Got a ace run potential on this next hole, 280 feet downhill, but never aced it. Gotten close, never aced it. So let's see if I can at least get a birdie, try and finish the round even or better instead of over par. All right, Jireh, can you do what I haven't done yet? Go in the basket in one throw. Let's see. Oh, I flipped it over again. OB. Airplane. All right, so even though I landed basically pin high, I went out of bounds right about here. Never came back in, so I'm gonna have to jump putt this one as well. Gonna get lucky twice. It's not luck, it's skill. Come on. All right, bogeyed that hole, so now we are 2 over par. Going into the last hole, which means I need an ace to end it even. Don't know if that's gonna happen. I think it's like 350 some feet. We can only try. Path right, OB. Path left, OB. Jireh. See if we can land it in the middle. Didn't get the skip off the sidewalk. Stayed OB. I mean, really, I like the feel of the disc in my hand. The plastic is nice. Downhill, I think, is what I'm best at with it. It flies very straight with a little bit of finish. Right now I got a bit of headwind, which turned it over. I aimed left and went left, but I went low and slid across the sidewalk and never came back in. So yeah, I like it. It'll probably make the bag. Maybe one of those ones that comes in and out, but we'll see. I have a few of those. So you take a meter in, 1, 2, 3, drop the mini. See if we can make a 90-foot upshot for par. Ooh, stay in bounds. It stayed in. Got a putt. Yeah, it's a mid-range, pretty flippy, and I don't have any flippy mid-ranges right now. I just have my Legacy Badger, which is very overstable, probably similar to a Captain's Raptor. I've never thrown a Captain's Raptor, but that's seems to be what it's closest to. But for my flippy mids, I pretty much just throw my flippy Electron Envy, because I can usually get that glides forever. But this might be a good option to replace a beat-in Envy. Then I don't have to worry about beating an Envy in all the time. I can just use this. I'm told that it holds its flight pretty consistently and that I don't have to buy new ones all the time. Yeah, like I said, it's a fairly flippy disc. I like it. I think it's a good disc. I think it'll be, like I said, a disc that comes in and out of the bag. I know I didn't have any great shots, amazing shots with it, other than the one park job I had on hole 4, I believe. But I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna use this for, is those downhill straight shots. Has good angle control for that. I can hit my line pretty well. But when I was going uphill or trying to bomb it, it kept turning over for me. And not in a cut roll way, it just slowly faded out. And there's definitely a use for that in my game, but as a 9-hole Jireh only round, maybe not the best choice. So, all right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video if you stuck around this long. So appreciate you guys, the love and support I get. I'm just trying to get better at disc golf. Hopefully my mistakes can help you get better as well. And we can all have fun. It's a fun sport. You don't have to be touring pro to have fun and to be good at disc golf. Just go out and try it. Peace everybody, have a good day.